Uh-oh. Good day, good day, good day. This is PCF Home, America's Best Built Homes. Today we'll be doing builder incentive updates. Our builder incentive update today is someone actually discussing the wonderful world of SHOTCRETE insulated steel. Besides me, an agent out on the West Coast that I happened to find doing the classic 3 in the morning YouTube scroll. I like to say, I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Could you be out? Would you be there? Could you be our neighbor? Today we will start the show and actually play a part of a video from a gentleman that I heard. I was drawn to him before he gave the update recently about the concerns with granite paneling. And I am thankful that now we have actually changed a couple modes with how we work with our general contractors. Right now, we will go in and share this video so you can see exactly what we're speaking of.
Concrete insulated panel, or SCIP. When you see it being built, it looks absolutely insane. Imagine taking a thick piece of foam, wrapping it completely in a heavy-duty steel cage, and then standing it up to form the walls of a house. Then a worker literally shoots liquid rocks out of a high-pressure hose directly onto the walls. They blast both sides of that foam core with a thick layer of high-strength shotcrete. The result is a unified load-bearing wall that contains absolutely zero wood. Just like ICF, it is incredibly resistant to hurricanes and earthquakes because the steel mesh makes the concrete flexible enough to absorb massive amounts of kinetic energy without shattering. Now, as a real estate broker, it is my job to give you the whole picture. These concrete foam systems are incredibly strong, but they're not perfect. In fact, if you're thinking about building a house with ICF, precast panels, or foam core walls, there are three massive cons that nobody in the marketing brochures will tell you about. First, let's talk about air quality. When you build a house out of solid concrete and foam, you are essentially building an airtight vault. Old wood houses survive because they are drafty, they breathe. A concrete foam house does not breathe at all. That means every single chemical inside your home, from the paint on the walls to the glues on your new furniture, it gets trapped inside and builds up. If you build one of these homes, you are absolutely forced to install an ERV. That stands for Energy Recovery Ventilator. It is a mechanical lung that physically pulls fresh air into the house and exhausts the stale air out. Without it, the air quality in an airtight home can literally become toxic. Second is the degradation of materials during the build. While the concrete will last for centuries, the expanded polystyrene foam used in many of these systems is highly vulnerable to UV light. If a builder is delayed and leaves those foam blocks exposed to the sun for too long, the UV rays will literally start breaking down the surface of the foam, turning it into a chalky yellow dust. If the crew is lazy and doesn't scrape that degraded layer off before applying to the exterior, your stucco will eventually delaminate and fall right off the side of the house. And the third massive catch is remodeling. Remember how easy it is to cut a hole in a hollow drywall and wood frame and add new electrical outlet or fix a plumbing pipe? You can't do that here. Your walls are solid rock and steel. If you want to change the layout of your kitchen in 20 years, or if you decide you want to add a new window, you're not grabbing a drywall saw. You are grabbing a jackhammer, a concrete saw, and you are hiring a structural engineer. You are trading future flexibility for permanent strength. So what's the final verdict? Home construction is changing forever. The era of building generational homes out of cheap, fast growth wood and compressed cardboard is coming to an end. The technologies we looked at today, solid concrete, steel mesh, and industrial foams prove that we have the engineering to build homes that can effortlessly survive the next 100 years. But as with everything in real estate, there is no magic bullet. You have to decide what matters most to you. Are you willing to deal with the complexities of foam insulation and the high upfront costs in order to get a house that will survive a Category 5 hurricane? Or are you going to roll the dice on a cheap builder grade wooden box that might start to rot before your 30-year mortgage is even halfway paid off? As always, the choice is yours, but at least now you know what's really hiding behind the walls. Hey, I'm Mr Rogers, Savvy Homeowner. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.
Well, now you can see exactly what I was saying. It's nice to have someone else besides me actually speak on the benefits of the various types of construction that are available to the public today. There is more than one way to create a home. We are just excited that we found a wonderful way. Like one of my associates said, it may not be the best. However, we have not found anything that we feel is better than it yet. Our goal is really just to assist people with creating their most beautiful home ever. That's all we want. We just want to serve the public and assist the public with finding their home. If you happen to have if you happen to have any questions that you may want to ask us regarding the EVG 3D ShotCrete insulated steel, please feel free to reach out to us at 941-218-0268. That's 941-218-0268. We are excited for the opportunity to speak with you and serve you, and in serving you, we have the opportunity to serve the community. What are the questions that you need answered that helps you to step forward in your direction? That's what our goals are to attempt to create. Like, for example, if you're wondering what benefits you might be able to, or what type of incentives the builder might have for you, whether it be in Tennessee, Florida, California, or Michigan, we ask that you call and allow our builder to work with you to create a possibility. The builders we work with do not have normal built-in incentives only because they're doing their best possible to utilize the best workforce in skill while at the same time providing a quiet luxury home, which is a step just below full luxury. PCF Home, America's Best Built Homes, work with general contractors in these states that want to work with you. What are you looking for in your home? Is it something special? Something special you want to see? Somewhere special you need to be? Do you perhaps need a open floor plan? Maybe an ADU, an accessory additional dwelling unit for that loving parent or that youthful person. As you can see, we have the A655 playing in the background, which does have not an additional room outside of the home, however, does have wonderful rooms inside the home for you, your family, and perhaps that guest or that parent or in-law. PCS Home goal is to serve the community. If you have questions that you may like to ask, you can reach us at the office at 941 218 0268. That's 941 218 0268. In addition, if you would like to give us a text, you can give us a text in addition at that number. If you would like to email us instead, you can reach out to us at P as in port, C as in Cape Coral, F as in Florida, home 2023 at gmail.com. That's PCF Home 2023 at gmail.com. Our website to reach is P as in port, C as in Cape Coral, F as in Florida, home.com. Regarding the 3 points that the agent was kind enough to mention, which were one, air quality. Wait. It was 3 things. Better look at what I wrote down so I remember exactly. Because I had my rhetorical points. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Okay, nope, it's not there. Sound like Nelly right there. Let's see. Nelly is a St. Louis rapper known for his southern slang and style of speech. Let's see. Draft. Okay. Do 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 do. All right, wow. Nope, not that page. Was that actually? Oh, I don't like when I do this. Let's see. Hmm, this one. Okay, there were 3 points. Two of them I recall. One I do not. I'm still trying to, I say, attempting to find the point. One was the air quality of the home, and how an ERV has to be installed. That is a thing that has already been looked at. In fact, we have someone from Lowe's coming out to give us a quote on that on our Salem location. As far as the actual construction of the home, we actually are looking at wait, was air quality? Oh, the other one was not construction, but the permit. I want to say the situation of the home being so well built that you actually need a diamond saw and an engineer to do modifications. That's one of the things you do give up because our homes are built with panels, and unless you specify, you can just specify that you prefer a home of all panels or some panel, and maybe you might want some of the interior to not be paneled just so you can do modifications. Otherwise, the home of complete panel is a excellent idea, and you can specify which one you would prefer. Price points do differ if the house is completed with complete paneling. However, that gives you the permanence of the structure and the safety of you and your family. There is a third point, forgive me, and I will go over it tomorrow. And I'm a little bit uh, permiffed that I am not seeing that point in front of me right now. Boy, am I permiffed. Let's try this. Let's do this one more time. Air quality. Okay. So it's not in that note. You know, it hurts when you actually make notes to actually look for and you can't find your note. Okay, air quality. Still not see it. Never really, never really get my clue. Okay, anyway, we will give you the last third point because I do not have to recall it. I'm going to give that agent a call. It will be a pleasure to work with someone who's knowledgeable about what we are doing in the public for people and homes. We would like to say today, thanks for the memories of today tuning in. We gave you a different spin. We spoke to, we showed you an agent who gave you a different page then, and we showed you someone else speaking of a home in a different way. So thank you so much. Thank you very much for tuning in with us today. It has been a wonderful show. It's been a wonderful time speaking with you and having you with us. This is W.A. Boykin II of PCF Home, America's Best Built Homes. PCF Home PCF Home works with licensed general contractors in your area to create homes. Thank you for your time today. Have a good day, have a good week, and have a good life. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of communities. Bye-bye.